light on the wall. After midnight, no reply. The room is still awake. The phone is by the pillow, but it does not shake. The bed feels wide beside me. The lamp is nearly low. Blue smoke by the ceiling moves where old thoughts go. The bass moves under softly, like calm beneath my chest. After midnight, no reply. I let the silence rest. After midnight, no reply. Softly in the blue. After midnight, no reply. I breathe through you. After midnight, no reply. Deep bass underneath. I'm not chasing the silence. I'm just learning how to breathe. After midnight, no reply. Phone face down in view. The room keeps moving gently while I move through. No reply. Blue sky. Phone low, heart slow. I wrote a little message, then watched the letter stay. My thumb above the button, but I turned away. The screen went dark beside me. Smoke moved over light. I kept the words inside me for one more quiet night. The pads rise like breathing. The shadows open wide. After midnight, no reply, but calm comes inside. After midnight, no reply. Softly in the blue. After midnight, no reply. I breathe through you. After midnight, no reply. Deep bass underneath. I'm not chasing the silence. I'm just learning how to breathe. After midnight, no reply. Phone face down in view. The room keeps moving gently while I move through. Maybe no answer can still teach me peace. Maybe quiet rooms can help the waiting leave. I don't need it perfect, I don't need clear skies. After midnight, no reply calms my eyes. After midnight, no reply. Now the ache feels slow, the memory is still tender, but I let pressure go. After midnight, no reply. Morning starts to show. The blue turns softer, and I let go. After midnight, no reply. sheets. Blue light on my phone in the quiet room. It shines across the pillow like a small cold moon. The blanket has a hollow. The bed is half awake. I keep looking at the screen for a sound it never makes. The bass moves under gently. The smoke begins to rise. Blue light on my phone under tired eyes. Blue light on my phone. Check one more time, no message at the top. Now no little light to stay, only blue across my fingers before it fades away. The echo plugs drift slowly. The warm pads open wide. Blue light on my phone, but calm comes inside. Blue light on my phone. Maybe screen light fades before the feeling does. Maybe soft bass holds the part still needing love. I don't need it perfect, I don't need bright skies. Blue light on my phone calms my eyes. Blue light on my phone. Now the room feels slow. The memory is still tender, but I let pressure go. Blue light on my phone. Dawn begins to show. The screen turns quiet, and I let go. Blue light on my phone. Falling on the sheets. Message left unsent, waiting in the blue. Message left unsent, a line I could not send. The cursor kept on blinking at the quiet end. I wrote it in the dark room with the bass line low, then held it on the screen and let the feeling left unsent, softly in the blue. Message left unsent, I breathe through you. Message left unsent, deep bass underneath. I'm not sending all my sadness, I'm just learning how to breathe. Message left unsent, blue smoke in the view. The words stay quiet while I move through. Unsent, heart bent, words stay, fade away. I read it back in silence, then closed it line by line. Some feelings need a room more than they need a sign. The phone stayed near the pillow, the screen began to dim. I kept the truth inside me and breathed it back in. The past rise like breathing, the low kick moves slow. Message left unsent, but I let it go. Message left unsent, softly in the blue. Message left unsent, I breathe through you. Message left unsent, deep bass underneath. I'm not sending all my sadness, I'm just learning how to breathe. Message left unsent, blue smoke in the view. The words stay quiet while I move through. Maybe some messages are safer in the night. Maybe unsent words can still turn into light. I don't need an answer, I don't need control. Message left unsent still holds my soul. Message left unsent, message left unsent, message left unsent. Now the ache feels slow, the memory is still tender, but I let pressure go. Message left unsent, morning starts to show. The letters disappear, and I let go. Message left unsent. Waiting in the blue. Smoke covers the screen, blue across my hand. Smoke covers the screen like a soft blue veil. The message never opened. The quiet room stayed still. The phone is on the blanket. The base is warm below. I watch the little screen light blur inside the smoke. The shadows move gently. The pads begin to rise. Smoke covers the screen and softens tired eyes. Smoke covers the screen, softly in the blue. Smoke covers Softly in the blue, smoke covers the screen. I move through you. Smoke covers the screen. Deep bass underneath. I'm not staring through the silence. I'm just learning how to breathe. Smoke covers the screen. Haze across the view. The waiting turns softer while I move through. Maybe smoke can cover what the heart can't say. Maybe blue light fades and carries one away. I don't need it perfect, I don't need clear sky. Smoke covers the screen, calms my eyes. Smoke covers the screen. Now the ache feels slow. The memory is still tender, but I let the pressure go. Smoke covers the screen. Dawn begins to show. The haze turns lighter, and I let go. Smoke covers the screen. Blue across my hand. Typing and deleting in the after midnight blue. Typing and deleting, one word at a time. I write the quiet feeling, then erase the line. The phone is bright beside me. The bed is still and white. Blue smoke near the ceiling moves like thoughts inside. The bass moves under softly. The cursor waits for me. Typing and deleting till I let it be. Typing and deleting softly in the blue. Typing and deleting, I breathe through you. Typing and deleting, deep bass underneath. I'm not sending every feeling. I'm just learning how to breathe. Typing and deleting, no reply in view. The silence keeps its rhythm while I move through. Type slow, delete low. Words fall, no call. I almost say I miss it, then take the sentence back. The screen keeps holding nothing in a small blue square of black. I turn the phone face down before I change my mind. The room becomes a shelter for what I leave behind. The echo plucks drift slowly. The warm pads open wide. still part of release. Maybe words can leave without needing to be seen. I don't need it perfect, I don't need control. Typing and deleting steadies my soul. Typing and deleting, now the ache feels slow. The memory is still tender, but I let pressure go. Typing and deleting, morning starts to show. The blank screen stays quiet, and I let go. Typing and deleting. Typing and deleting in the after midnight blue. Your name still glows, even with the screen down. Your name still glows somewhere in my mind. The phone is turned away, but the feeling leaves alive. Your name still glows. Now the ache feels slow. The memory's still tender, but I let pressure go. Your name still glows. Dawn begins to show. The light turns softer, and I let go. Screen down. Cold screen, warm ache in the quiet blue. Cold screen, warm ache at the edge of dawn. The phone has gone dark, but the feeling moves on. The bed is still beside me. The room is soft and wide. Blue smoke by the window turns the silence kind. The bass moves under gently. The waiting starts to break. Cold screen in the morning, warm ache. Cold screen, warm ache. Softly in the blue. Cold screen, warm ache. I move through you. Cold screen, warm ache. Deep bass fading low. I'm not asking for an answer. I'm learning to let go. Cold screen, warm ache. Smoke leaving the view. The night held the silence, and I move through. Cold screen, soft dream, warm ache, heart wake. I did not send the message, I did not force the night. I let the phone stay quiet under pale blue light. The ache is still warm inside, but it does not feel the same. Like the room has made it softer without saying your name. The echo blocks drift gently. The smooth kick fades away. Cold screen, warm ache meets another day. Cold screen, warm ache. Softly in the blue. Cold screen, warm ache. I move through you. Cold screen, warm ache. Deep bass fading low. I'm not asking for an answer. I'm learning to let go. Cold screen, warm ache. Smoke leaving the view. The night held the silence, and I move through. Maybe no reply can still become release. Maybe cold screens end where breathing finds peace. I don't need it perfect, I don't need control. Cold screen, warm ache still holds my soul. Cold screen.